Hello, good evening, friends. Once again, your successful leadership Girish More on a mission to help millions of engineers to grow as a leader. Today, I am with the important topic: how to deal with the difficult boss. Every employee, every person working in an organization always goes through this situation where they have to handle the difficult boss. In this today's video, I am going to share how to deal with your difficult boss, and it is very difficult task because here we have to convince your boss. You have to not only convince your boss, you have to get it things done. If boss is in your favor, no issue. But the boss is not in your favor, whatever you will be doing, it becomes difficult to make them convince. So today I am with the such few tips that I'm going to share you that how to deal with the difficult boss. For this I have the only first guru mantra, that is connect, convey and convince. Yes, this is the only one Guru mantra where you have to be connect with your boss, you have to convey and convince. Unless and until you did not connect with them, it becomes difficult to convey them. If it as it becomes difficult to convey them, it again becomes difficult to convince them. You might be able to convey them, but making them convince is very difficult task. So you have to follow this three Guru mantra where you have to connect, convey and convince. Second tips I'm going to share is try to understand the interest of your boss. Don't try to share your problems, your weakness. Always show your interest in knowing the interest of your boss. You have to understand the problems which boss is facing. Understand the goal, the target which boss has taken. You have to work for achieving that target, that goals. If you try to convince about your problems, here nobody is in a mode to listen to your problem. You are there to solve their problems. You are there to make them comfortable because they are having the fear in mind. If the team does not perform, all whatever the pressure is going to build, it is going to on your boss. So instead of knowing your interest, showing your problem, you have to understand the interest of your boss. You have to understand the goal for which your boss is assigned, and you have to take ensure that goals which boss has taken, it is your goal. Third is listen, acknowledge, clarify, and then explain. Third tip, listen. Whatever your boss is telling, you have to listen it. And the most important thing is you have to acknowledge it. Unless and until you does not encourage him, acknowledge him, the things will not going to work. Then clarify it. If you have some doubts, then only you clarify. Don't go in or don't rush to clarify before understanding, before listening, before acknowledging. Don't clarify. Don't even try to give some solution unless and until the things really was wanted. So it is your duty, it becomes your duty as a leader. You are growing, you have to listen very carefully, you have to be very effective. You should be having a very deep knowledge of listening. Your listening skills should be at topmost priority. Then don't forget to acknowledge. Once you acknowledge, then here you are ready to clarify, you are ready to explain them how you are going to work. So this is the third tips. Fourth tip is always give your 110%, 200%, 150%. Don't work for your salary. You work for your boss goals. You work for your boss interest. And always try to give 110, minimum 110% of your ability. Fifth tips I'm going to share is develop loving relationship. There should be a loving relationship with your boss. Don't always try to fight with them. You have to understand your boss. You have to understand your boss problem. You have to understand the the pressure which is he is having. You have to take the ownership. Yes, you have to take the ownership. Unless and until you will not take the ownership, things are not going to work. And the last is, do not equate your potential with the salary. Do not, never. Do not compare your salary with the work you are doing. You have to give your 110% best. So I always recommend, do not equate your potential with your salary. So that's all for the day. From today, from tomorrow, I will again come with some more videos which will clarify you to how to deal with your boss. Till then, bye bye, good night, take care, and ensure these 6 tips which today I have shared to you, you have to implement it in a very positive way. Give your 110% best. Try to understand your boss. Try to build a strong relationship with your boss. Bye bye, good night, take care, enjoy your day.